What up everyone? Hope you're having a great day. So today's video is part 6 of what if Ahsoka trained Ben Solo. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out the previous parts. And if you like this series, be sure to like the video and let me know what you're looking forward to in terms of what ifs. So let's jump in. Damask looked at Ben with a cold but interested look. You may call me Plagueis, though. Ben got the impression that Plagueis had been around for a long time. A very long time. There was no doubt that Plagueis' voice was the one he had been hearing all along. Ben didn't say anything, but he didn't have to. Plagueis explained that for a long time now he had been looking for a new apprentice, since his last one attempted to kill him in his sleep. He would have succeeded had I not learned how to cheat death, but my apprentice, Sidious, was blinded by his arrogance. He explained to Ben that he was once the master to Darth Sidious, and though Sidious thought he had killed Plagueis, he was still one step behind his master. Plagueis had gone on to sit back and watch his former apprentice carry out the Sith grand plan. Revenge against the Jedi, and control of the galaxy. But as with most who gain power, arrogance becomes the downfall, and this was the case with Sidious. Plagueis knew that arrogance blinds the powerful, so he waited. He worked behind the scenes as he had before. He watched his old apprentice rise to power, orchestrate the Clone Wars, and ultimately defeat the Jedi. Plagueis told Ben that he was impressed by what Sidious had accomplished, but as soon as he rose to power, his empire became short-sighted. Sidious's arrogance failed to plan beyond himself. Plagueis continued to explain that real power lasts. A real power has longevity. A real power does not control the galaxy for a meager few decades. Ben was drawn into Plagueis' words. There was so much power in his story. There was so much wisdom. Surely if Ben wanted power, joining Plagueis was the quickest path to doing so. As if he could read Ben's thoughts, and Ben was pretty sure he could, Plagueis responded, "So you see yourself becoming my apprentice and sitting at my side. But you haven't listened to my story. I don't need another apprentice. I need longevity. Longevity that my frail body cannot sustain. A strong body that has not been maimed by Sidious." Instantly Ben knew Plagueis' purpose for him. The dark side didn't want him, it just wanted to use him. Ahsoka had always warned him that this was how the dark side worked. Suddenly Ben wished that Ahsoka was with him right now. Ben turned to run back to his ship. But before he could, Plagueis lifted one hand, raising Ben off the ground with the Force. He motioned with the other hand. 2 guards appeared out of the shadows to take him away. And just like that, Ben was now prisoner to the most powerful being in the galaxy. Ahsoka brought her ship out of hyperspace, just within the Corlean sector, in the Outer Rim. She knew that Ben was after a dark side figure, and Malachor was the place she had encountered the dark side once before. So she'd start there. Ahsoka approached the hellish planet with caution. Its unstable atmosphere did not lend itself to flying. Ahsoka landed her ship near the ruins of the temple she had once dueled Vader at. It quickly became clear that she was in the right place. Ahsoka ran up to the ruins and came to what appeared to be an entrance to a fortress that was certainly not here when she last visited Malachor. It was clear that someone powerful was at work here. She approached the fortress. Surely Ben was here. She could feel it. Ahsoka was immediately greeted by the same guards that took Ben away. They activated Vibra-swords and began to attack, but Ahsoka was ready for this. She ducked out of the way and activated her pure white lightsabers. With a swift motion, she cut through one attacker and immediately blocked the second attacker. The fight was over in seconds. Ahsoka deactivated her sabers and ran further into the fortress. she was going to get her apprentice to safety. Back at Luke's Jedi temple, Luke was deep in meditation. His failure of the last few days was weighing upon him. He failed Ben. But he knew it did not do any good to dwell on his mistakes, so the Force would show him the way to make it right. At that moment, Kyle Katarn came in to interrupt his meditation. He told the Grand Master that a man named Ezra had just arrived. Luke went out to meet Ezra. He had only heard stories of this man, and they were roughly the same age. But both men looked as if they had lived 100 lifetimes. Ezra explained his time in the unknown regions and his shame in not returning to his friends. Finally, Ezra told Luke that Ben was headed toward Malachor, and someone powerful was waiting for him. In response, Luke would tell Kyle to assemble a strike team of Jedi Knights. The new Jedi Order was headed to Malachor to face the unknown evil there.